What's up, Omnia? Coach Taylor here, and I'm gonna talk you through our next strength cycle. Week one of the Open starts Friday. We're finishing up a deload week. Next week, we're gonna start an 8-week strength cycle, okay? So really, we're gonna build off of our last strength cycle where we did power snatch, power clean, worked up to heavy 1 reps there, and we're gonna transition into squat snatch and squat clean. And we're gonna do that by going from the hang, okay? So Mondays, we're gonna have a focus from a hang squat clean, and basically the progressions are gonna go from a high hang squat clean to a squat clean from the hang above the knee, and then a low hang squat clean below the knee. And we'll work our way from top down, really focusing on where we're making contact with the bar, and then getting fast under the bar in a good receiving position. And we're gonna add in a little bit of some pulls from the floor, so some clean grip deadlifts, some clean pulls, some clean shrugs. That way we're also focusing on technique, working our way up. So we're gonna merge the two together, and then at the end of the cycle, we're gonna test a 1 rep max hang squat clean, okay? Tuesdays, we're gonna have a lower body strength emphasis, and we're gonna go single leg this cycle. So barbell back rack reverse lunges, and this is gonna help build lower body strength and also build symmetry between both legs. We're gonna start at a higher rep scheme, and then each week reps are gonna decrease so you guys can increase that load. We're gonna add in some upper body pulling accessory along with that on Tuesdays. Wednesday is gonna be an upper body strength emphasis, and we're gonna do some vertical pressing. So last cycle we did a good bit of dumbbell bench in that horizontal plane. Now we're gonna start off with some dumbbell push press, and the first few weeks are gonna be at tempo, okay? Where we start in that push press position, dip drive, and then as we press up, we're gonna lower extremely slow, okay? What that's gonna allow us to do is overload that muscle group to build strength. And then again, we're gonna build symmetry between both sides. Eventually, by the end of the cycle, we're gonna transition to using a barbell, and we're gonna test a 1 rep max barbell push press. And then Thursday is gonna be an aerobic capacity focus. So we're gonna shift a little bit from the concept of Thursdays being a rest day or an active rest day, and really give you guys an opportunity. If you wanna build that engine, Thursday is gonna be a great day to come in. We're gonna have longer duration workouts. It's gonna be more monostructural in nature, so biking, rowing, running, some body weight movements, lower skill movements. So it's still an opportunity that's not gonna beat you up the same way some other days do, but the intent is gonna help build that engine, build that conditioning. So if you feel like you've been really lacking with breathing, this is gonna be a day where we won't have the traditional strength, and we can do some longer workouts, some interval style workouts to promote improving your conditioning, okay? So keep that in mind. These workouts are gonna be really focused that way. And then Fridays, we're gonna hit a hang squat snatch. So essentially the focus is gonna be the same as Monday with the clean, just a snatch. So we'll go from that high hang position where the barbell is just sitting in that hip crease, then to a hang above the knee into a squat, and then a low hang into a squat, where by the end of the cycle, we're gonna test a hang above the knee squat snatch, okay? Really working on these Olympic lifts. So we've got the Open coming up. Our main goal is we want to train through the Open. The Open's a great opportunity to test yourself, push yourself, see where you're at. But for most of us, we're not going to be qualifying for anything through the Open. And what a lot of people can tend to do is spend 5 weeks where they rest too much at the beginning of the week, and then they repeat the workouts multiple times. And then by the time 5 weeks is up, all of a sudden you realize, hey, I've lost fitness. So we want to help you guys improve your fitness over the next 5-8 weeks, okay? So our setup is we're still gonna have a strength piece on Fridays, and then the class WODs on Fridays will be the Open workout, so you can hit it, push yourself, but we're also gonna focus on continuing to be stronger, fitter, better endurance by the end of the cycle, okay? That also being said, a lot of people are probably wondering what are the Metcons, the workout of the day is gonna look like? Is it comp train, is it not? So it is still gonna have some comp train workouts, just not as much as previously. And the main purpose of that is, again, through the Open. If you guys have followed comp train for a while, you know that they typically change their programming a little bit, because for the people they're programming for, the Open is a big deal, right? So you'll typically see on Friday is gonna hit an Open workout, and then Monday is gonna be a repeat. And some people might even do it 3 times. And they will have some extra programming, but Also, once a movement arises in the open, so maybe week 1 we have, chest to bar and wall balls, they're not going to program as much chest to bar and wall balls because they really want to maximize your potential for the other 4 workouts. Okay, so there still will be some comp train workouts. We're going to throw those in, but we're going to mix things up a little bit. That way you're still improving, still hitting a good stimulus so that we can have training adaptations through the open and not take these 5 weeks off. Okay, so enjoy the rest of this deload week. Get ready next week. We're going to have some fun and hit a new strength cycle.